Widgets.
Update the date.
Ah, damn it.
Hello.
Howdy. Alright, clicking some buttons here. Let's make sure everything's online. Looking good.
Oh, I forgot to launch marbles. Marbles? Come on.
Let's see if it works. I don't know if it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Gonna piss me off again today.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Twitch.
It worked for me.
Quiet on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we sit here and question our own personal life choices as well as yours for watching us here on Lunch, most useless show in all of existence.
That's right. Is the best train wreck on the internet here every day, and it looks like it's getting all screwed up again today.
What did you change the settings again for your stream or something?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't have any reason to go in and mess with that stuff.
That wasn't absolutely. There was absolutely.
That's right.
So Laz may have accidentally clicked on the button that said optimize stream, and that may have caused some problems. I don't know.
I'm looking. I still haven't seen.
I'm still waiting for you to go live on
the
your
stream to go live. Yeah, I haven't seen. I've refreshed it twice already. I just don't get it.
Yeah, and within the game, yeah. Speaking of train wrecks, Laz isn't even live. He is actually live. I think he clicked the go live button, but
it's live. It's running. It's doing its thing. It's recording. We have a show. We'll figure it out. I think I gotta just get rid of slobs. Is what I really think is
that or the multi-stream might be the problem.
Multi-stream is off, but it still wants to do shit. Turn that off also. It's still fucking up. So yeah.
So you did change something.
I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing.
I couldn't
does not make sense.
tell you. I definitely could not tell you. without actually going through your actual settings and then seeing what's actually going on. But that train wreck that is Lunch with Laz and Jax does give me the opportunity to do that thing where you have to do !play on my stream. I don't know.
Exclamation play because Jack plays marbles instead of reporting the news.
What are you talking about? So we do have some news for you, everybody. If you log in now, you do get the February login rewards. That was finally enabled.
You want to get to the Tweeterverse and get started with that while I pick out today's first giveaway?
The Tweeterverse is a total of 2 tweets, so that will not take very long as Laz tries to figure out his settings. Chris did do a stream yesterday, and he did some talking and doing some testing, and then 17 hours ago he's like, apparently we missed a button on the February login rewards yesterday, and button has now been pressed. Enjoy. So February login rewards are enabled finally. So whenever you do log in, you will actually be able to receive those rewards. Finally. Yes, so that is the Tweeterverse, and then as Laz goes through his settings on Slobs to figure out what's going on, or he's
settings, not. I'm opening up a giveaway. I don't know, either they can get in or they can't. And
yeah, Darkstar Corpian. Ooh.
Darkstar Corpian, that's right. Courtesy of Storm and Storm's pet. Storm, of course, is adding up a storm.
So what I'm willing to bet is when you actually disabled the Facebook Live, it deleted both the settings for Twitch and Facebook Live, and that's what's causing your problem with not being.
Yeah, it tells me I'm not even live right now, even though it says I'm live and I'm recording and doing everything else right now. But it is what it is for today. Again, I'll have to get in there and really dig today after the show and fix that. Otherwise,
you get to watch my stream.
I guess can they still get in on a giveaway in chat without the stream actually being live?
I see people doing I love free shit, so the real question is whether or not it's actually doing anything. So yes,
Venetrix and Draken are both in, so very cool. We can still do the giveaways over here while I don't know what the hell's going on with with the Twitch stream. Apparently it just doesn't want to cooperate, so we'll just continue on.
It's okay.
That was
we'll
in
live.
The Twitterverse.
Yes. And then something that we did not talk about the other day that was actually in the news, since Laz's stream is not working right now, but do you still have that link for the BBC article up?
I do not, but I'm sure we can scroll back here a bit and put it up.
I'll do it for you.
It's not too far back. The medieval knight.
Yes. The SIM card remover for an iPhone also gets earwax out of the earbuds. Yeah, that's true. These things, they do collect wax. But yes, so the BBC did actually do an interview with Lord British recently, and that came out with the medieval knight who went into space.
I love the topic.
Yes. So the BBC's weekly Boss series profiles different boss leaders from around the world. This week they spoke with Richard Garriott, computer games veteran and space tourism pioneer. And am I going to read the entire thing, or what are we going to
do? You can paraphrase
Okay,
it, go through the highlights.
So this article is where they're actually going through and trying to figure out what motivates Lord British, as well as some of the things that he's done. So Richard went to space back in 2008 when he was working for Destination Games, and it talks about his early history being a high school student who created a Kelebeth while working part-time in a computer store, making over $150,000 off of his first computer game. And that was 3 times the salary of his dad, who was an astronaut for NASA. And then from there, his parents encouraging him to actually design video games for a living, or saying, okay, yeah, you can do that. Him going to the University of Texas, and then dropping out after a year, as well as doing other things. And then after that, the reason he couldn't join his father as a career at NASA and as an astronaut was because his vision was too bad.
He had slightly off vision.
What he wore Coke bottles, let's put it that way. And then from there, LASIK, and then he was actually, so what's not in this article, which is in his book, as well as you can get from many conversations with Richard, is he was actually supposed to be the first space tourist. But during the testing, they discovered a health problem, and he had to have, and the options were, hey, surgery and wait a year, or never happen. So he went and had the surgery, got a nice, like, 8-inch, 12-inch scar on his stomach from that surgery. I believe it was a liver problem. I can't remember exactly. And then after that, he did go a year later, making him the 6th person to actually become a space tourist, as well as conducting science experiments in space. So he did that. That is not in his article, but then they do have a bunch of pictures from his SEA days, as well as other things.
They also refer to the time he had a shoot at an
yes, the Uzi, yes,
that one.
And the funny thing is that that's a link to a Texas Monthly article from 1996.
1996.
Yeah.
Yes.
And don't forget the guy that actually he shot at with the Uzi and buried the hole in his house was actually the guy that died in the to one of the killer whales, because he decided to go swimming with a killer whale. And if you watch the movie Blackfish, the crazy guy that did that was the guy that Richard shot. The random shot was to scare the person out of his house. And then what's even, if you want to follow that up with another funny Richard story and why you do not shoot at cinder blocks.
Ricochets?
Yeah, ricochets, and it hit him in the chest. And then from there, he had that bullet made into a necklace that is currently around the neck of his wife with the bullet he shot himself with.
I did not know that story.
Oh, you didn't know that one?
Did not know that one.
Well, I probably have spent a little bit more time with Richard and heard more stories than other people.
A little bit more time.
So Laz is suffering from technical difficulties. He's recording locally.
Have live video right now.
It's finally live. It's finally come up. And then from there, it actually doesn't mention anything about Catnip Games, and it actually just mentions Portalarium. So, in this article, which is actually kind of odd.
Why is that?
Well, because is Portalarium doing anything?
Portalarium is still the parent company, are they not?
Well, that's where everything is as clear.
He still owns Portalarium, does he not?
Well, it depends on whether or not Portalarium ever files something with the SEC, which they haven't done yet.
That's another whole story.
Yeah.
But speaking of stories like that, we got some interesting updated news for you as well. Sort of along that lines. You'll see references here and references there and references that way and references that way.
Yeah.
So we have some new. What is the actual title of this? The 2020 Community Rules and Guidelines Update Draft.
What? Where is that?
Out there. Scroll up. It's there.
Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what to play.
Oh. That's right. We have no Bard today.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to volunteer to come Bard while Spiffy's on his days off getting his dialysis.
And I'm trying to remember the song names.
What song is it you used to summon the List Rostov Bard?
Well, that is called Stones. And I have I even played that today yet? And
I don't think so.
Oh, there it is. Man, I swear when I checked Discord earlier, there was nothing posted.
You were looking at the wrong thing. There's all sorts of interesting topics.
You posted a lot of things
today. Yes. I said, we got loads of stuff to talk about.
I think I got distracted by
yesterday.
I think I got distracted by Sean Silverfoot's picture that he posted earlier, and that's why
I do it to you every time, that fucker. I'll tell you what.
And don't forget, you can always join us in Discord. Let's see. The real question is, will my command actually work? No, it doesn't. Discord.me/NBNN.
But mine does. There you go.
So 2020 Community Rules and Guidelines Update Draft. This is posted by Elgarian. Listed below are the core rules and guidelines that establish a fair grounding for understanding what is appropriate conduct in the community, what is inappropriate, and possible actions the Catnip Games team may take to resolve breaches of conduct. This document is also a guideline for player use of the official Catnip Games venues to encourage maximum and enjoyable participation. These community rules and guidelines apply to the official Catnip Games venues. Please keep in mind our ability to moderate some of these venues varies depending on the technology and available tools utilized at the venue, and moderation restrictions inherent to venues are not fully in our control. Aren't these essentially just terms and conditions that should be actually people have to agree to? Somewhere. But it
is what it is, and again, I'm gonna just put it out there. When Beric did his version of the community rules and guidelines, I thought he was a little nitpicky, but I tell you what, this gets down and dirty. So I tell you, people need to know about this stuff.
Yeah, so this is going to cover in-game areas and chat, in-game looking for group feature, in-game books and papers, in-game quests, in-game scripted NPC conversations, official chat rooms, official forums, forum signatures, forum profiles, forum profile posts, official Discord server, Steam Soda Community Hub, official Facebook page, official YouTube channel, official Twitch channels, and any other official social media and communication outlet maintained by the Catnip Games team. Each guideline applies to the entire community on a as fair as basis as possible. Note that while we do not actively moderate outside of the official channels, actions may still be taken on accounts if grievances are sufficiently severe. So, that statement right there has me confused. And it is something that, hey, you say something outside of anything that they don't like.
It gets better. It
Yeah.
gets better. It gets better, trust me.
Yeah.
They actually go far enough to define it for you. So I just figure we should be fair in reporting this. So
Yeah.
yes, be careful what you say out there, folks. If you say it on a venue someplace else, or you say it in passing, and the wrong ears hear it, you may suffer consequences.
Oh, so Laz and Jack are going to get banned?
I tell you, your bot is already breaking the new community guidelines. So let's just
I
wait
know.
till we get to that one.
Yeah, yeah. Do not directly or indirectly insult, bait others to insult, or respond supportively to insults made by players. Please send a private message to a forum moderator if there is concern, or use available report features for that communication outlet. Use excessive profanity or vulgar language. Define excessive.
Well, good point.
Yeah. As well as, okay, so the word vulgar means common.
Okay.
So, and then
English teacher here. Let's go ahead and
then
because words matter.
Profane could be anything that's going to insult any religion, realistically, depending on what your religious bent is. So, gosh darn is actually profane language.
For some people.
For some people. So, it's define these things. Or are you referring to something like twat, cunt, motherfucker, whatever?
Swear jar deco.
Yeah.
Toss a coin in.
Yes. Prohibitive materials to includes real money trade, real money transaction, advertising, referrals, discussions, or links. Well, post prohibited material to include. See, this is where it's actually contrary to what they've said. On the official forums, they said it's okay to link to external websites. Now they're turning around and saying no.
That's why we're reading it.
Yes.
That's why we're going over it, because there are some contradictory things here.
Yeah, which is extremely contradictory because
I'm
they have...
I'm going to go ahead and just get it out there, folks, for you. Is the community rules and guidelines are pretty simple. It's DBAD. Don't be a dick, okay?
No,
that's what it really comes down to.
That is no longer the community rules. The new community rules are don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't communicate.
We're covering this draft right now, so
abnormally
it is a draft.
Abnormally disturbing content that is especially unsuitable for those under age 18. I'm sorry to say, but the developers at Portalarium have already put in penis jokes as well as bondage jokes as well as torturing kids. Even though they're technically illusions, it is still there.
As well as a built-in profanity filter for thinking their children may need it. That's right.
Advertisements such as for pharmaceuticals, software, or cheap watches, etc. Darcy of Pax Layer.
Yeah, Darcy's advertising for the company and advertising those pharmaceuticals. What are you talking about?
And Darcy of Pax Layer is an NPC in the game created by Portalarium.
Yes.
Illegal.
One of the greatest jokes in the game, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes. Illegal. Well, not just mentioned to that, but Zangoff, the blacksmith.
Zangoff's wife is another good one. That's let's not get too inappropriate.
And
she's keeping a bondage slave upstairs.
When is the last time that you heard the term wares? Illegal materials such as wares, nudity, etc.
Back in the 80s?
I know. Well, that would be the 90s, but still. Links or discussions
late 80s, early 90s, early adapter. What can I tell you?
Discussions of wares. I mean, seriously. Next year, you're gonna ban conversations about WinRAR and having in news feeds and
Can I share my
Yeah.
Good files.
Yeah. Post excessively sensitive topics, including direct, indirect debate of religion, race, orientation, or other matters of a political or personal matter.
Well, what about in-game cults and religions?
Yes. Yeah.
Like the Cult of Bob. I can't hand out literature for Cult of Bob?
No, you can't. Not anymore. And Trick Steve, Red Rocket in the ass and lapdog from... Whoa. Nope. No Red Rockets around here. Yeah. Excessively post topics, threads, or titles designed to grab attention, clickbait, including repeated petitions or demands for features or actions, especially if we've already responded to such topics.
Clickbait, like shroudmarketplace.com.
Shroudmarketplace.com. Shroudmarketplace.com is your place for all of your in-game needs. Start nonsensical or disparaging topics. Excessive replies that do not contribute to the main topic, or reopen topics duplicating locked threads. This includes new topics where one already exists.
How about we just close down the forums
Yeah.
altogether? And
Yeah, that would probably be the best thing. Close down the forums. Don't worry about it. That way you don't have to address any of it. That includes everything, because you have to remember this is the greatest release ever. They don't have any bugs, and let's go on. Use anyone's nickname or variations like Dorkstar or Barrack Banhammer. And the funny thing about like Dorkstar,
Chris just on live stream tell everybody in the world that he released Dorkstar or DJ Dorkstar, and people were free to use it as needed, or if they wanted to grab that name. Hello?
yes, that was created by Chris. So I'm sorry to say, but
No,
bullshit.
he actually was on stream and said, "Hey, I deleted that character. If somebody wants it, go ahead and grab it."
But it's one where it goes to the actual hypocrisy of this statement.
Yeah, well,
the character Dorkstar was created by...
Actually, I think both of those were actually created by Chris, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Register multiple accounts to abuse, harass others, and or the express reasons to circumvent previous moderation or the expectation of future moderation. Yeah, the game's free to play, dude. Just close down the forums, man. That's what you're doing. Try to stop someone posting disparaging. Trying to stop someone from posting something bad is a bad thing, apparently. Yeah, it will only delete the forums. Promote hate speech or overt bullying in any form, satirical or not. This includes displays of symbols like swastikas, figures like Pepe the Frog, negative religious symbolism, or keywords or indicators of individuals and groups, like the use of the atavist in-game. The atavist in-game. The atavist in-game.
The red robe clan members.
The atavist in-game. Then discussion of in-game symbolism and text is of course allowed, but must not be used or portrayed outside the context of its meaning in the game. The atavists in-game are intended to refer to a bunch of xenophobes, aka that like to wear white robes with pointy hats that are like to also use Christianity to hide behind things, as well as other things like racism. Yes. And Aloha Lanza. Yes.
Welcome to the stream, Lancel.
Yes. Then encourage use logical fallacies. Although it's sometimes easy to do, the following list of logical fallacies should be avoided when making points on the forums.
Which the logical fallacies link actually links to something for sale. I think that's really sort of counterproductive to what the whole post is about here. Or is I don't know. I'm just
thou shalt not commit straw man. It rings. Yeah, begging the question. Yeah. It actually does link to Logical Fallacies website, but it's one where you know what, logic is not people's strong suit. Next year, you're going to actually talk about the rhetorical triangle with pathos, logos, as well as ethos, and what each of those do.
Players don't go by logic.
Yeah.
Players do the most
emotion,
crazy, stupid, unpredictable things you ever expect, because that's what players do.
Yeah, so it's one where, okay, for one, majority of people don't know what logical fallacies are because you know what, no one really pays attention in high school English, and not everyone worked on a master's in rhetoric and composition and can actually go through and talk about this bullshit.
They'll see them all day long, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they still don't understand what it is. But anyway.
Yeah, no. It's stupid. Do comment constructively on topics, especially to keep updated on guilds or other groups you may wish to join. Be recognized. Both Catnip Games and the community have programs that have acknowledged players for their positive contributions. These programs are available to everyone. How has Chris recognized or Catnip Games recognized community programs?
I'm assuming they're just adopting the same old programs, which we'll see here in a minute.
Are you a guild leader? No. Oh, wait. Actually, I am.
I'm a guild leader of several guilds.
I am a guild leader as well. Yeah. Here's the Soda resource link. Share your group guild information by posting a banner in your or link in your signature. What's really funny about that is one of my characters is the Shroud Marketplace guild leader. So yeah. the Shroud Marketplace guild is going to start spamming the forums because I'm talking about recruiting for my guild.
Logical enough to me. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll sit there and say, this character has no affiliation with shroudmarketplace.com and does not have a shop. This character does not. Yes.
You gotta open a shop next door called Shroud Marketplace in the game is what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
Speaking of which, you need to get your ass out to the New Britannia market and get that vendor, man. I've got stuff selling and I can't access it. Damn.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, where's New Britannia Market? I haven't teleported there recently. Hey, did you fix all the other vendors to where I have access to them?
You should have access to all those vendors.
Including Sultan. What other one? There are two or three of them that I didn't have access to. Join the community on Facebook so that way you too can get banned. Ask any questions you may have about the game community or policies listed here. And most importantly, enjoy the game and have lots of fun. Recognition reward program. The 1B, only done by Lord British. Order the New Britannia Empire, but the 1B in Royal Warrants. And that reminds me. Let's check. When was the last time a 1B was actually distributed?
Good question.
Yeah. Actually, the best way to do that would be in-game to do /SodaWiki 1B. And that will actually open up that tab to the Order of New Britannia. And then we can go all the way to the bottom. And the last one that was actually awarded was June 14th of 2018. Right?
I'm looking.
That's number 62.
Beetle Bear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Manny Bear, who hasn't streamed the game in forever.
Since June 2018, I think. But, Moving right
Yeah.
along.
The-
What about the chaos medal? I know there's a chaos medal was
well,
done recently.
Yeah, Chaos Metal is much more, but that's actually not listed as one of the ones on here. Royal Warrant is also covered on here. The last Royal Warrant, I think, was even before the last 1B. And then there are many ways to be recognized. For example, Chris Spears' coveted award, the Dippy Bird of Balance. Oh, he created a new one, the Dippy Bird of Balance. Yeah. Yeah. Then you also have the Hospitaller program, which to me is essentially. Have you received any hospitaling stuff lately?
I get questions all the time floating
Okay.
around.
Yeah. Then we also have player policies. The Catnip Games team loves the community and wishes to foster a fun gameplay environment for all, but this effort can be greatly hindered by abusive actions within the player base. Fortunately, these abusive actions are rare, but the team is highly interested in learning of all instances of griefing, repeated false accusations of cheating or exploitation, spammers, breach of community rules and guidelines, exploiters, or other similar issues in-game throughout the official Shroud of the Avatar communication outlets. These occurrences will not be tolerated. It is great.
Something, say something. Narc out your fellow player.
No, go ahead and report me for the Jackson lot of I love this shit in Rodic. Please do so. Please do so. Please report me. Report me all day long. Yeah, because then I'll pull up live streams from Portalarium as well as Chris where they're using profanity on their live streams. This shit is not kosher at all. And it's one where the character Dorkstar was created by Chris. It's one where you can't say this shit.
know, using the example created by the developer, bad example. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes. And it's one where this is just full of hypocrisy of back and forth.
Exclamation, I love free shit.
And
Last
then,
chance.
Yeah, so email support@portalarium.com so that way eventually Ravalox or Elgarian or Chris will respond. Our backers, the lifeblood of our entire passion in developing Shroud of the Avatar for the community, would not exist without the generous and very much appreciated contribution by its backers. We greatly value and appreciate your time in supporting the project and will always listen to what you have to say in making positive changes to the game's direction. That said, everyone in the community is to be treated equally and with due respect toward and from all backers. No one is immune from the rules and guidelines set forth here in this document. Yeah. It's going to be funny when Laz and Jack are banned from the game for things we say while as we interpret the news.
I love this shit.
Yes. It doesn't matter what it is. PvP community, the Catnip game appreciates the PvP community within the Shroud of the Avatar and therefore spends much time developing PvP game. This makes me laugh. I don't know how to read this. Gameplay for the community as a whole. The team realizes that the PvP discussions can get tense at times. While we fully support and encourage players creating guilds and other groups to promote PvP gameplay and camaraderie, please note that the difference between healthy competition and wait, how do we play the sound effects? Wait. Is it question mark? Suck it. Do we still have question mark? Suck it. Tamers?
No, there's no tamers because I never got past them. So.
Oh, okay, you never got past. We don't have Chris's suck it things, or the PvP-ness. We don't have a bunch of them.
Where's my elephant?
One of these days I'll get around to that.
Breaches of community rules and guidelines receive no extra leeway if the breach occurred during the heat of battle or during a
Congratulations.
PvP
You are
mood
the
swing.
winner of a Dark Star Scorpion.
Regarding PvP role-playing and role-playing in general, this is accepted and highly encouraged. However, all parties, intentional or inadvertent witnesses, must understand and agree to participate in the role-played experience. Within the role-played experience, egregious behavior will still not be tolerated. Witnesses to the role-play event who became offended still have every right to report the offense, and the matter will be handled in accordance to the community guidelines, if applicable. Yeah. How do we even respond to that? Adultima. How do we respond to this? I mean, it's one where, okay, you must consent to role play. You must consent to everything else. But you're playing the game and you enter someone's player-owned town. Do you have to have them sign a contract to say that they consent to the above behavior? Or they entered a PvP scene, therefore, but they didn't consent to being killed? I didn't consent to being killed, even though I entered a PvP zone.
Sometimes not putting it in writing makes more sense. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean.
So I entered a PvP scene because I was told that the best resources are there. However, I did not consent to being killed by another player because I wanted the better resources. Therefore, I'm going to report the person who killed me for killing me because I didn't consent to it.
You consented to it as soon as you
no,
into a PvP zone.
I did not. I did not actually consent to it.
I would be a lawyer and say, sure you did. You accepted the right.
No, I'm sorry to say, because that's a role-played experience, and I did not consent to that role-played experience.
As soon as you went in the PvP zone, you accepted being killed.
So, Sean, you don't get the hypocrisy in this statement, though.
Well, I do. But
you're trying to play a devil's advocate, but it doesn't work. So how you doing, Sean?
Logical fallacies. Fallacies.
And the law is full of them.
Yes. Dev Plus access. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to respond to this and just say, logical fallacies. See the entire post and realize that most of this behavior has been done.
That's why we're reading it.
Has been done by the developers on multiple occasions. And
do as we say, not as we do.
I mean, it's like, for instance, suck it on the Dork Star, and then from there, it's like we can go through all of it and showcase that all of it is, and no one's immune from this stuff. And,
useless overhead. What?
Yeah, this is why Laz and Jack are going to get banned, and it's all my fault. Again. Naming policies, non-alphabetical.
Dev Plus. I told you you were Dev Plus.
Sorry, Dev Plus. All Dev Plus backers and content when the Dev Plus forums, game builds, and other pre-live content are subject to non-disclosure, which states that was all waived. Players shall not make use of, disseminate, or in any way disclose any confidential information to any person except as expressly authorized by Catnip Games. Players shall treat all confidential information with the same care as it accords to its own confidential information in a manner not less than reasonable care. Users shall promptly give notice to Catnip Games of any authorized or disclose of the confidential information. User shall assist by any reasonable names Catnip Games. Everybody should assist Catnip Games in trying to prove these things. Yeah. Hello, Nymph. Nightshade. How are you doing? And here, so I want everybody to know I am currently not logged into the forums, okay? So I'm going to open up the forums, and then I'm going to go find Developer Depot. Under Developer Depot is Dev Plus, isn't it? Yeah. It's a
I believe so.
Developer Digest. I'm going to click on that one. There's 13 different ones. I am not logged into the forums at all. I can see
Yet you can
all
of
the topics. I can see the topics. I just can't go into the actual things to actually see what's actually being said. But I can see what people are talking about. And then I can see that some things haven't been responded to in over 6 months.
I don't think anybody uses Dev Plus anymore ever since they made the changes to
Not
making
really. No.
QA open to the public and took that away. I mean, basically, that was just a reward that went up in smoke, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. It went up in smoke.
Exclamation, I love free shit. That's right. You guys saw it. Next giveaway is open. 10,000 gold going at the end of the stream.
Name restrictions apply to both in-game names, forum display names, official communication outlets, which are under moderation by Catnip Games personnel. Utilized names must not suggest or directly include any of the following aspects. Non-alphabetical characters. What? Advertisements, religious ideologies, famous persons, pornographic sexual references, Catnip Games, yeah. Famous persons. Yeah. Hey, Lazarus Long.
Like Lazarus Long?
Yeah. Catnip Games, Portalarium staff, prior or present impersonation or mockery. Reported player impersonation or mockery. Intellectual property not belonging to a player. Racial slurs, illegal activities, threats, and real-world violence. Pledge titles. Yeah.
There's a dozen or so of those already being broken in the game that have been there forever. Pledge titles. Lord this and Duke that and King this and King that and
King Elrond.
Yeah, King David. I don't actually. That King is not a pledge title, so I guess you can get away with it. But
yeah, but it's like, come on, it's like you guys can't be serious about this shit. In regards to the forum display name and in-game character name, if your name is identified and as being in violation of the policies, we'll take the following steps. If online, contact you via PM and ask for an immediate name alternative. If offline, immediately change your name to a neutral name until we can reach you. Email you and ask for 3 name alternatives. So your reaction is to first change a name, not asking any information, and then what was the guy's name that they changed besides Casey Cupcakes
sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you. That was reported by Jackknife, and then from there
it was Fruck Awesome, wasn't it?
Fruck Awesome was also
another one, and he got his name back. Yeah,
and then but
there's nothing wrong with being Fruck Awesome. I tell you what, we're Fruck Awesome every week.
Then from there, it's one where it's like, you know what? Yeah. Well, captain misspelled would not apply because that's a misspelling of captain. It's not captain. I am a caption. But it's like you guys are so silly about certain things that you don't.
Again, we're just covering the news.
What was it? Lineage or Lineage? I think it was Lineage where the number 823 was banned because that was some gang or I think it was 823.
Lancel
represented some gang in Korea.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I don't
We're
know.
not even finished with this yet. What are you
Yeah.
joking? This is like 3 times the size of the original community rules and guidelines.
Ah, gee, this is ridiculous. I mean, I really want to go
And wait
through.
till we get to the next one. 90% of the forums breaks this next one.
In
So,
regards to the
I
forum
mean,
display name and in-game character name, if your name is identified as being in violation, we will take the. In regards to screen names at various official Catnip Games communication outlets, your account will be banned, hidden, blocked from participating at that venue. Upon name change conducive to rules and guidelines above, your account's previous partition status might be restored, depending on the egregious nature of your naming convention or previous history on that or any venue controlled by Catnip Games team. Exceptions for famous persons, places, businesses may be made for obvious ambiguities that can apply in a number of neutral world scenarios, such as Amazon. Yeah. You guys might want to have a lawyer look over this and then look over your own history of the things that you've done. If you wish that we reserve the right to make the final decision on all name changes, blah, 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 blah. Signatures and avatars. Signature and avatar images / text at any official Catnip Games venue are subject to approval and must not include prohibited items already described as prohibited in other areas of these community rules and guidelines. Moderation actions could occur as a result of single or continual violations, depending on the egregious nature of the violation. So if I opened up a Discord account, named it Twat Waffle, then I joined the official Portalarium Discord channel, and I just say hi.
you'd probably get banned.
Why?
Why?
Why? Because they told you they don't like names like that. Now you don't have freedom of speech to go into somebody's site to type anything you want without them reacting to you.
What if my name is actually Twat Waffle?
Well,
Doesn't matter. If they decide that they don't like it, they can ban you. It's private
then you
area.
would need to go ahead and supply proof of your name in order to, make.
But
Yeah, I mean,
but-
hey, Jack, I'm not. I'm just saying the legalities
I
of
know.
it is that you don't have the freedom to go onto somebody else's site or whatever and make your name whatever it wants. You
But
don't.
the funny thing is, you have to remember the creator of the Shroud of the Avatar Discord channel wasn't even Portalarium, and it definitely wasn't Catnip Games. It was Codex Dragon.
Whoever's admitting it at the point has the right to ban you off of it. It's a private location.
I know, but still, this is
Oh,
absolutely.
I agree. Again, I play devil's advocate.
It's so ridiculously stupid because the developers have actually done this behavior before. The developers have all participated in it.
Yeah, they flagrantly break all these rules on a regular basis. So
it's one where, you know what? It's kind of like the creation of the Lassie Award. That I'm still haven't received it, by the way. Yeah, high
still
list.
waiting for that award.
Banned is Twat Waffle. No way. Unbanned Twat Waffle. Yeah, and now we need. Oh wait, I don't have my one ban on. Let's see, one man. Okay, I need that for.
All right, moving
Devo's
right
with it.
along. Tight on time here.
Come on, Devo, play. There it is. Multi-boxing. Multi-boxing is allowed. The only thing is...
So you're not going to cover the one in signatures yet? Where everybody, almost everybody's breaking this rule?
Yes, signatures and avatars must not include any of the prohibited stuff. Form signatures, images must be in JPEG or PNG format. No animations of any kind.
No animations. Bad players.
New forum sizes of no larger than 600 pixels by 120 pixels. Text must be limited to 20 words and 3 lines. No overly flashy text or style is permitted, which clearly distracts from reading a thread. Define overly flashy. I need the blink tag to come back. Font point 36 or less for titles, font point 12 to 24 for other text.
We're really going as far as to bind the font point. How about you just make it so that you can only put a title in and nobody gets a choice in the font point? I think that's possible.
Yeah. Players may include 2 optional web URLs. URLs must not violate items already described as prohibited in other areas of these community rules and guidelines.
See above.
You need to join my guild, Shroud Marketplace, because I am the guild leader of Shroud Marketplace and have been for over a year. Then multiple accounts. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think we're going to talk about this tomorrow as well. Because
Shall we cut away and we'll come back to this tomorrow? Because, there's still more to cover here. That's how funny this is. At least I got to laugh out of most of it because, guys, you're really pushing yourselves here. And we just got to state the obvious. The obvious is Chris breaks most of these rules on a regular basis. I mean,
GeoCity bling style is what we need. It's like, seriously, just delete the forums, delete every avenue of communication other than in game, and then just and leave it at that. And that way, you guys don't have to worry about these issues. And then sit there and say, you know what? We've created these things. It's going to happen. We are all products of sex. But
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar brought to us by our friends over at Rebetest. And of course, the calendar resides at nbnn.info and now in legacy on the NBNN applet because the app is officially done.
Oh, the app is officially dead?
The website is gone. I can't access it no more. So wherever it lives, it lives in HTML5 code now. I'll be updating the website to reflect the link to that. And anybody can use that link. You don't even have to install the app. So we'll tell you more about that tomorrow.
Yeah. Then after that, don't forget that calendar on the NBNN website. You do need on nbnn.info. You do have to click the calendar button to get to the calendar. All times on the community calendar, Central Time of the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia times. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. So you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia. To listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to.
Guys.
Little show called Lunch. 2 o'clock this afternoon, join Sean Silverfoot and question his personal life choices as he's fishing.
Like fish.
Yeah, and ask him, why does he smell like fish? And see if he comes out with a your mom joke.
Like fish?
I can't help what perfume your mom wears.
See, I set that up. Thank you for playing along there, Sean. 7 p.m. this evening on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 10 p.m. is the Weckard Room with Waz's Wad on Radio Free Britannia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't forget you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we have technical difficulties, and I think I finally found the kink in the monkey wrench in the works. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do this without any kinks and back to normal programming. But thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, depending on where you tune in. We do appreciate you all. And if you're catching us in replays, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, hit the alerts. You know all those buttons you need to hit. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove today. Black Rock Cove's got a new blacksmith in town, and you can go check out what Darvane is crafting down on the docks there. He's got plus 15, plus 16, plus 17 wares down there. Wares, that's right, I said it. Wrong kind of wares. Yep. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7. hourly world news, music throughout the day, us at 12s and 6s, Monday through Friday, except possibly this Friday because Jack may be, I don't know, Jack's gonna
I
go
don't.
for the
Yeah.
world land speed record between Florida and Austin this week, so we'll keep you updated on that. Don't forget, Wake Up New Britannia and Wild Safari every Saturday night on the airwaves. Shroudmusic.com for ABC file sharing. That's right, I said file sharing. Share those wares, folks.
Yep.
You can upload or download ABC files at shroudmusic.com. Go check it out today.
And
It's
my
a very
ICQ number for
simple
those
process.
interested is.
That's right. You can contact me on ICQ. That's right. 178 31 47. Read a test out there because if you love free shit as much as I love free shit, you need to check out Reba Test today. Click the link on the website, click the link down below, or click the link that's going to pop up in chat right now. And you too can start getting some free stuff today. Got a new little mini camera today. I'm testing out cool stuff. I love this shit. I tell you what. Cavius's Wares is one of the very many stores on Shroud Marketplace, but Cavius has got all sorts of cool stuff available. He's got wood, he's got timber. Has he still got a sale going on?
Yes, it does.
He's
Look.
still got a sale going on. So
Gaffius's
get
Wares
your
is
stuff
one of the
cheap.
featured vendors, and you can look at some of those prices right up at place.com. So you do need to go to shroudmarketplace.com. Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
Okay, and then register an account to buy
But not
anything.
alone.
If you want to sell anything game related, as long as it's not a bannable offense, you can host it at Shroud Marketplace. And that's anything game related, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, wood pulp, envy bows up for sale at shroudmarketplace.com. $7. I know. It's artifacts, gold ore, white iron ingots, nightshade.
Lots of the cool stuff. Yeah.
The
People are
white
selling
wyvern,
resources,
nightmares,
man.
unicorns.
Resources are a hot item.
Razorback destroyers, anything and everything Shroud related, go to shroudmarketplace.com, and that includes services, leveling services, deco services, wedding services.
That's right.
All of that can be, you can even find moms or refining
Has there
service.
been any changes to the leveling services yet?
I don't think they've updated their details.
I haven't noticed any. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. They haven't updated the descriptions yet,
any.
and I think people are still figuring out how much XP they can really get in an hour, as well as in a group, to actually be more accurate about timeline expectations. But yes, leveling services, those guys generally do a great job, and they're really helpful as far as understanding the game mechanics and doing other things. But go to shroudmarketplace.com, click on that register button, register an account, then buy stuff. And if you have TMS syndrome, you can click on vendor registration and join over 170 plus vendors at shroudmarketplace.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we gotta go ahead and roll out of here for today. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Gotta thank Tails for the follow today. Thank you very much, as well as everybody for tuning in and joining us. We're gonna close out the last giveaway, pick ourselves a winner. And the winner, Metatrix. Congrats, you won 10,000 gold. And I'll get that out to you shortly. Okay, very cool. Meanwhile, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with more. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.